Hello everyone, welcome to my channel World of AWS. I hope you all are doing good. So we are continuing with Terraform tutorial, and in this video we are going to discuss about Terraform provider versioning. So suppose if you are going to create your resources in AWS, then AWS will be your provider. If you are going to create your resources in Azure cloud service, then Azure will be your provider. If you are going to create your resources in Google Cloud, then Google Cloud will be your provider. So there is a lot of cloud providers available. According to that, if you are choosing any other cloud provider, then that will be your cloud provider. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss this theory part. Then after that we'll go and see the real time as well, okay, with practical. So in Terraform, providers are responsible for managing the life cycle of the resources that Terraform interact with. Okay, each provider corresponds to a specific service or platform. Example: AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. Okay, and it defines a set of resources type and their behavior. Provider versioning in Terraform is crucial for ensuring capability between the Terraform configuration and the provider capabilities. Okay, so provider blocks in your Terraform configuration file, you specify the provider you want to use using provider block. This block include the provider's name and the version constraint. Okay, so this is how you can define your provider in Terraform configuration file. So there is some version constraint syntax as well that we will be using in the lab as well, lab. Okay, so let's discuss this. So we can use greater than and equal to symbol. Okay, we can use less than and equal to symbol with any version that we want to use in our Terraform configuration, and we can use any version like this as well. Okay, so that will be greater than or like whatever number we are going to define, that will be always greater than that, and we can override it as well using Terraform init-upgrade command. Okay, so let's go and discuss some more key points that about provider. So provider plugin, Terraform providers are distributed as plugin. When you run Terraform init, Terraform download the necessary provider plugin based on the provider block defined in your configuration file. Okay, so provider release life cycle, provider release new version over time to introduce new feature, okay, fix bug and address security. Terraform provide typically follow semantic versioning, SEMVer, where a version number consists of three parts. Okay, major, minor and patch. So what changes Terraform does in like major version change? So version increment when there are incompatible changes. Okay, minor version increments. Okay, when new feature are added in a backwards compatible manner. So patch, so version increments for backwards compatible bug fixes. Okay, so handling updates. So when you run Terraform init, Terraform check for the updates to provide plugin based on the version constraint in your configuration file. Okay, so you can update provider version manually by changing the version constraint in your configuration and running Terraform init again. Okay, it's essential to test new provider version in non-production environment before deploying them to production to ensure capability and stability. Okay, so whenever you are going to do any changes regarding provider versioning in production environment, then you have to make sure you have tested it out for lower environment like development, QA or any other environment, but don't go for directly for production environment. Okay, so let's go ahead and see it practically. Okay, so here I have created main.tf file and we are going to use this configuration you can search it for AWS Terraform provider. Okay, then you will get this configuration. So here we are mentioning that Terraform version, that is 5.46.0. so let me remove this. I don't want for now. Okay, so let me remove this else also. Suppose if we are not providing here like provider configuration, and we are not mentioning any provider version, then what will happen? Okay, we'll see first that part, then we'll go ahead and discuss about other parts. Okay, so we are going to define our region US East -1. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, and open the terminal here and run Terraform init. Sorry. So let's see. So as you can see here, we have not mentioned any version here, but Terraform is initializing the backend, initializing provider plugin, finding latest version of the 𝗧𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗥𝗜𝗦 AWS, and it's installing the latest version, that is 5.46.0, right? So by default, whatever latest version released by Terraform, it will get downloaded if you don't provide the specific version using provider configuration. Okay, in your Terraform configuration file. Okay, so this is getting downloaded. Okay, so this is the default behavior of provider configuration. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy this, and now you can see here is one dependency log file have been created, right? So the provider version is 5.46.0, right? So let me delete this. Okay, and let me mention the version here, that is 4.6.0, or let me use some other version, that is, as you can see here, the latest version is 5.46.0. so I am going to use 40.0. okay, so 40.0. so let's save this. Okay, let's remove this configuration and let's save our file. Let's run Terraform init again. So as you can see, it's initializing the backend, finding the 𝗧𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗥𝗜𝗦 AWS version matching 5.40.0, right? And it's installing 𝗧𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗥𝗜𝗦 AWS version, that is 5.40.0, that we have already defined here in the provider section, and we have also mentioned the version that we want to install is 5.40.0, right? So according to that, it's finding the provider version and it's installing the provider version. Okay, so let's wait for a few more seconds. So our provider is getting installed, so let's wait for a few more seconds. So yeah, it's get installed now. Let's go to the Terraform log file, and as you can see here, the version is now 5.40.0, right? So it's get updated according to the version that we have defined in our provider section. Okay, so if we want to upgrade this version, okay, so what we have to do, how we can upgrade it? Okay, so we are also going to see in the real time. Okay, and apart from it, I also want to show you another thing, that is, if we update here Terraform, so let me try to upgrade it to what version, like 5.44. okay, 5.44. okay, and here as you can see here, we can also change it to 44 and we'll run Terraform init. Let's save this file. Let's save this file as well. Now let's again run Terraform init. Let's see what is happening here. So as you can see here, reusing previous version of 𝗧𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗥𝗜𝗦 AWS from the dependency log file. So whenever we run Terraform init for the first time, so this Terraform dependency log file get created that like allow us to protect the and create the version log of the provider that we are using in our Terraform configuration file, and that we have defined in the provider section. Okay, that according to that it's create the dependency log here. Okay, so it avoid like it decrease the chance to get Terraform like provider version to get corrupted or get some like other kind of issues. Okay, so as you can see here, it's throwing error, right? So error while installing 𝗧𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗥𝗜𝗦 AWS 5.44, okay, 0, the current package for the registry Terraform, that is this doesn't match any checksum previously recorded in the dependency log. For some more information, so what is the dependency log here? So whenever we run Terraform init for the first time, by default Terraform will download this provider plugin and install it, and then after that it will create dependency log for the whatever provider version we have mentioned. Okay, and we cannot directly update it, we cannot directly change it. Okay, there is another way that we will be seeing soon. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so we have already seen this. Okay, now let's see, we want to like use this version constant syntax here. Okay, so how we can do it, how we can use it? So let's delete this log file. Okay, let's delete this log file, and we can use that is greater than and equal to. Here what we have to do, we have to just define greater than and equal to. We can define another version as well. Let me scroll 4.53.0. okay, so let's go. .53.0. Let's save this and let's again run Terraform init. Oh, failed to level provider package could not retrievably stop. Okay, let's run Terraform. Okay, 5.5. What is the, okay, it is no, that is 4.43.0, right? So use 4.43.0. let's save this file. Let's run Terraform init again. Okay, so as you can see here, our backend is getting initialized and it's looking for the version that we have specified here, that is 4.33.0, right? So it's looking for the version and it's installing the version that is greater than this. Okay, installing 𝗧𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗥𝗜𝗦 that is 5.46.0. okay, so it's always looking for the latest version here. Okay, so now let's go here and use this symbol less than and equal to. Okay, so let's change it to less than and equal to and save this as well. So after this command will run. Okay, so let's go here and check that we have defined constant, that we have defined greater than and equal to, that is 4.33.0, right? And it's get downloaded, that provider version is 5.46.0, right? So let's delete this dependency log file and let's save this file and run Terraform init again. So as you can see here, we have defined less than and equal to 4.33.0. okay, so finding HashiCorp AWS version matching 4.33.0, and it's installing the HashiCorp AWS provider version, that is 4.33.0. okay, so this version it will get downloaded according to the our configuration. Okay, so let's go here, and we can use another version as well. We can use this syntax. Okay, so let's go here, and as you can see here, it's get downloaded that version, provider version. We can see here that is 4.33.0, right? So let's delete this file again, and here what we can use, we can use and greater than symbol. Okay, so let me download, go to the some specify version 1.5.0. okay, so 1.5.0. let's save this file and run Terraform init again. Okay, so this version is not compatible. Okay, so as it's throwing the error, installing the provider plugin, finding the HashiCorp incompatible provider version. Okay, so that is the one thing here you should make note of. So we have to go at least version 2.0.0. let's try with this 2.0.0. let's save this file and go to the terminal and run Terraform init again. Okay, so here we can see, as we can see here, whatever version that we have already installed, all the version as here. So let me delete this as well, because of some cache it will not downloading the whatever provider version we are defining. So let's save this file again and run Terraform init again. So it's showing this version is also incompatible with whatever a provider. So whatever things we are defining, it's not compatible with that. Okay, so let's go with the 3.0.0. okay, so let's go with 3.0.0. so this version is compatible and it's 3.0.0, installing version 3.0.0. okay, so our provider version, that is 3.0.0, according to our configuration, Terraform configuration, it's getting downloaded, right? So let's wait for a few more seconds here, and let's go to the dependency log file here, and we can see, right, the version is 3.0.0 and constraints that we have defined, that is 3.0.0. okay, so this is the version constraint syntax. Okay, so suppose if we want to upgrade this, okay, if we want to upgrade this provider version, then how we can achieve it? Okay, so we can achieve it by changing the provider version. Okay, so let me show you 3.44.0. let's go here and change it to 3.44.0, right? Let's save this file again. Okay, and run Terraform init -upgrade. Okay, so let's run this. Let's see. So as you can see here, initializing provider plugin, finding HashiCorp AWS version, matching 3.44.0 and it's installing HashiCorp AWS version that 3.4.0, right? So we have defined here only, and using Terraform init-upgrade we have successfully upgraded the version of our provider, right? So let's go here and confirm that what version we have upgraded. Okay, so here as well, as you can see here, the current version is 3.44.0, right? That what we have defined in our configuration file. Okay, so this is how you can upgrade your provider version in any environment, and you will not get impacted, your resources and your application will not get impacted. So if you are using this way to upgrade your provider versions. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have any query regarding to this video, do let me know in the comment section. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you are new to my channel, do check out my other playlist as well. See you in the next video.